Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome back to another video. So in this vlog, we'll continue where we left off, as I am presently at Tombo Junction, and this is the path that we are going to use and walk from here and see how far we'll be able to push today's vlog. But I'll just switch the camera and show exactly where we are, so you guys will remember this area. This is the main Tombo Junction, but I'll just pan the camera around so you guys can see exactly where we are, and maybe some of you guys will recognize exactly where we are. And immediately after this, we will continue with the video. So we are off and we continue with the exploration of this main Baibue highway, as this is the Tombo Junction section. But as we go along, there are individual stops or individual junctions that are located at this particular main highway, and if I can call some of them, starting from exactly where I am. So we have Tombo Junction, there is post office, there is I think local, there is Deep Eye Water Junction, and there is also another junction called Yams Farm. But we'll see, and as we go along, we'll try and identify these stops as best as we can, as hopefully we will not be carried away by the amount of the types of enterprises or the sites that are located at this main highway. But again, I'll stand here and then just try and take you guys back and show you guys exactly where we are. So this is exactly where we are since we started the vlog, and we started right there at Tombo Junction, and this is exactly where we are. And this is the other side of this particular road. But we will continue. So that particular way is called Calmont Road. It goes all the way inside, and I think there are also other communities that are located inside Calmont Road. But we continue with the video, and of course you guys will definitely notice the amount of enterprises, shops and individual vendors that are located at this particular main highway. But of course today again we're walking at the middle because it's a little bit convenient. We continue, so we are still here, and I hope you guys can hear me clearly because it is very windy today, as you guys will definitely hear it from the mic. But we are here. So of course as we go along, you guys, just like I was stating, you guys will see the amount of enterprises, and just like I initially told you guys, most of these enterprises that are located especially at this section, apart from the ones at Tombo Junction, most of them deal in building materials and other items. But we will continue and hopefully try and make progress. So there's also another junction right around here that is called White House, just exactly where that sprinter is pulling off. It's called White House. But again, we'll stand here, just take the camera around and pan the camera around and show you exactly some of the houses and some of the individual enterprises. So that's exactly where we came from. Again, a recap: at Tombo Junction is where we started the vlog, and this is exactly where we are, just to show you guys both sides of the road as we continue and hopefully push the video as further as we can. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, share to as many of your contacts as possible, like, and then help support the channel. So as for this support, you guys are doing an amazing job, as we are about 300 or so more subscribers that we need in order to reach my target of 1,000 subs for now. So you guys keep on spreading and sharing the videos as much as you can as we continue to explore different areas and sections of the country. So this video that I'm doing, or this vlog that I'm doing today, is I just decided to do it because the actual destination that I had wanted to do a video on was mile 13, but because I did not arrive very early at the location, I had to postpone it for some time during this week by God's grace, and if we have the time we'll try and explore mile 13 as one of my subscribers requested that particular video. But again, we will pause and then just try and take you guys back. Of course, that is a makeshift car dealership. Those are used cars that are being sold right there. Just taking you guys back and show you guys exactly where we are. So this particular area, exactly where I am, is called White House Junction, but this is exactly where we are, and we came exactly from that particular side, as you guys are seeing it right there at Tombo Junction is where we started the vlog, and this is exactly where we are. So just taking the camera around and show you guys some of these nice and beautiful houses that are located. And of course, I think for this particular side, I think there are a small, if not a large, if I can say, amount of businesses that are located. Businesses and other enterprises like this one, which also deals in building materials. As you guys are clearly seeing it. And as for the main highway, it is somehow crowded, as most of the areas that are located at this particular section are being occupied by very large houses, as we already know, since it is a major highway, just like the case of the old Calabar Town Road that I recently did an exploration of. But we'll find some time again and revert to that particular location and try and continue with the exploration, because just like I told you guys in that video, that particular highway, that old Calabar Town Road, I think it links directly to the Grafton. It links directly to the Germain Highway and also that of the Grafton Highway. But we continue. So this is a new construction project, as you guys are seeing it. It's almost completed, but the downstairs is already operational. And just like I initially told you guys, we will not cease to see the number of new construction projects that are located at this particular highway. So we have left White House and we are exactly at a location called Bottom Mango, which is also another destination or another community that is located at this main Waterloo highway as we continue with the vlog. So that is a new construction project. I think this is a huge land, as you guys are seeing it. And of course, I've already shown or explained to you guys why you usually see these thin sheet houses located at certain areas, because normally the individuals that usually own the piece of land where exactly this thin sheet houses usually builds them in his or her land, and then finds people to live in them, which will look after the land for him or her So I had to stop and show you guys this site at this main highway. So this is also another way, and this particular route is called Action Street, and as you guys are seeing it, it is presently under construction. So for those of you guys that have houses or construction project that's allocated at this particular highway, this is just to inform you guys that the road is presently under construction. As you guys are saying it, it goes all the way down to that particular side, as you guys are saying it, as it is a very lengthy road as we are seeing it. So this is Action Street as we continue with the vlog. I just said I should pause and show you guys. Still here as we continue with the vlog. So there it is, Action Street, presently under construction. The road that leads from the start of the junction, I think, to the end of Action Street is presently under construction. So this is a school. It's called Junction International Academy. As you guys are seeing it, this is their compound. It's a very large compound. But we continue. So this particular way also leads to Action Street. I think there are two ways, this one and that other one that is presently under construction. So we continue with the vlog as I've crossed to this other side, as that middle part is a little bit narrow, but we are continuing with the vlog. So this compound houses the Adventist Health System Waterloo Hospital. So a recap, we are still at the Botomango community. Just for those of you guys that will not know exactly where we are, still at Botomango community. Still at the Botomango community as we continue with the video. Trying to cross. So again, I'm at the center of the road, at least just to have a clear view of both sides. But I think so far we'll stand here again, just taking you guys back. So this is the Adventist Health System, which is a hospital, or the Adventist Hospital. This is their compound, and that is the Junction International Academy that I just showed you guys. That is their compound, and this is exactly where we are. And this is a service station. I don't think it's been completed yet, but we continue right there. So there is a bar, sweet salon, restaurant, bar and nightclub. But we are here as we proceed or make progress with the video. And of course, continue subscribing, and let us try and reach the 1,000 subs, so that after that we'll try and put a live immediately after we garnered the 1,000 subscribers, at least just for me to have a one-on-one conversation with you wonderful people. But we are here, so I will not say that is a new construction, because, but all the same, I think it is. It's a project, although it's not completed yet. So we are fastly leaving the Botomango community that is located at this main Waterloo highway, and we are presently approaching post office, which is also another location that is located at this main Waterloo highway. So there is a very large subdivision of the Salem Police they are building. So we'll walk on the other side and then try and capture as much as we can, but I think standing here I'll just try and zoom in, as I think there is also another way that is up right there, as you guys are seeing it, and some of those nice and beautiful houses that are located at this particular highway or this particular section. But again, I'll just pan the camera around and take you guys back. This is exactly where we are. So that is the Forum for African Women Educationalists, Fawe Girls Secondary School. That is their compound, and we continue. So of course, new construction project. I think this is one. Which the other one? I think 1, 2, 3, and there's also another one there. That is a tire repair or pumping station. We continue with the video, trying to cross and hopefully make progress. So just like I initially stated, or told you guys, we'll try and push this video as further as we can, because if I can remember clearly, I think the last video that we did, which was started at the junction and almost came close to the junction of Yams Farm, which is also another location that is located at this particular main highway. But we are here and we continue gradually making progress and pushing the video as further as we can. So for some of you guys that may have houses or construction projects that are located at this particular section, I hope maybe one of you guys will definitely have seen your house or your construction project. So we're presently at Post Office Junction and we are moving further. So there are two junctions, if I may say. One goes right to that particular side, and then there's also another one right where that particular yellow building is, which is the offices or a subdivision of the Sierra Police, their headquarters. That is located at this main highway. But we are making progress and we continue. I had wanted to stop at this particular side and pan camera around, but since there is a security installation around, we'll walk a little bit further, and immediately after we've passed there, we'll take the camera back just to revert and show you guys. So just to recap of where exactly we started the video, we started at Tombo Junction. We've passed White House, which is another destination. We've passed Mango, which is also another destination, and then we are presently at Post Office, but the junction, but we are still at the location, the Post Office community, which is also located at this main highway. But we are making progress as we push forward, and just like I told you guys, I'll try and be at the center of the road, because standing here I am not seeing the total area. So that is a new construction project, as you guys are seeing. I think two. I think this one, that one, and you guys are seeing the various very nice houses. But we continue and make progress, as the focus for today's video will be, if possible, just as usual, we'll divide this into two parts and try and see if with those two videos we'll try and be exactly where we stopped the last video, which I will definitely say was at Yams Farm Junction, but we continue. So this is the Rural Education Committee Primary School, which is located at Waterloo. That is the school. So, but again, we'll take you guys back, just panning the camera around. So that's exactly where we came from, at the post office, the junction, but we are still at the post office community. So you guys are definitely seeing this huge vacant lot, as of course some have already been developed, whilst others have only just been fenced or demarcated in order to stop encroachment and land grabbing, if I can say. But we continue. So this is a carpentry workshop. We push further and further and further with the video. So I think there is a boutique right down there. It's called Madame Ima's Africana Design, right down there. And of course there's a graphic design shop or enterprise at that other particular side. But we continue. So there's also another new construction project. As we make progress, pushing. Excuse me. And this particular main highway, the lands that are located at this particular section, which is at the post office community, it is still not yet full, if I can say, because there is a vacant lot. But I think there is a huge bridge or waterway that is located right around there. But we are continuing with the video and pushing as further as we can. Still here, making progress. So I think standing here, you guys can see where exactly the rock was carved out in order to construct this highway. And up right there is a vacant land, as you guys are seeing it, which definitely belongs to someone. But we are here and we continue to push further and further and further with the video. Again, there is a mosque, you guys see. So Jehovah's Witnesses, or the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, this is also their building. But we continue with the video. So as I told you guys, we just want to try and complete this particular section of this main highway. We are at this particular side, as you guys are seeing it. So just zoom in and showing you guys some of these houses that are right over there, which are individual communities that we will not be able to explore. And those huge mangrove forests, you can definitely see them standing right at this particular section of the road. But we are here as we continue walking on this other side. I think here we are getting a clear vision of both sides of the road. So again, bear with me as we still have a lot of distance to cover. So again, confirming my point. So there is a sign. So there is a sign that want individuals of land grabbing, or that displays the name of the owner of the land. And since this road was constructed, I definitely know that most of these areas that you guys are seeing, there are lots of land that belongs to individuals. As we go along, we'll see. So there is a baking or a demarcation that indicates where an individual's land ends or where it stops. But again, we continue with the video and make progress. So again, we'll stand here just taking you guys back as we are at this particular location. You guys are definitely seeing that huge vacant land, and I think there are about 2 houses, a large one and that particular small one, and those are the nice new buildings. Of course, that is a new construction right there. And taking you guys back, this is exactly where we are, and the other sections of this particular main highway, and there is a new construction project right there, and also this one. But we continue. As this one is also a new construction project, but we made progress. So like I was saying, mile 13, we'll find some time this week to do an exploration of it, because we will not be able, as usual, we will not be able to complete all the sections, but we'll try as much as we can in capturing exactly some parts of it. So you see, when we stand on that particular side, we'll definitely not see the other sections, or except for this other side that is currently being developed. So this is the problem that some of these individuals that have lots of land that are located at this other main highway. And of course, this is also another huge piece of land. As you guys are seeing it, it's been fenced off and cleared off, and I think there is a bridge that also leads to other areas that are located within this particular section right there. And we'll definitely not be able to tell where one community starts and exactly where another one ends at this particular section, except of course the indigenous or the individuals that are residing at these particular areas. But as we go along, we'll try and highlight some of these sections. And that is also another construction project, and this one also. But we are here. This is a huge welding shop, and as usual, these huge metal gates are for sale. But we are here as we push further and further with the video, trying to go as far or as further as we can. And again, just a reminder, we started at Tombo Junction. That's exactly where we started the video. The sections that we've passed: White House, it's past White House, Bottom Mango, and Post Office. So we are presently still at post office, if I'm not mistaken, but we continue and we make progress. I think this was once a construction project, but I think it's been completed. And of course there is also another one, and as usual the downstairs there is a building material store, no doubt. But again, I'll stand here just taking you guys back, showing you guys exactly where we are. So this is exactly where we are. Just pan the camera around and show you guys exactly that other side and some of the buildings and houses that are located at that particular side. And of course right up there, lying on those rocks, this huge fence. So you guys are seeing this. But we continue as always and make progress. Still here as we continue. So I think since we started, we'll definitely see that that is also another new construction project. You guys will definitely tell that there are still a lot of construction that is happening there, and also close down there. And of course, zooming in, you guys will definitely tell those communities that are right over there, and of course very close to those beautiful mangrove forests. Since we started the video, we have definitely come across a lot of construction projects which will not cease in the coming years, because I think most of you guys, I think with this video, just like my other videos, some of you guys that will be looking for a destination to have a piece of land or an investment property, this is the video that will tell you that some of these areas that, because most of you guys have left here for a very, very long time, most of these areas that are being filled with very, very huge and tall buildings, the time that you guys were back home, all these areas were not this developed. So this is just to show you that a lot is going on. And of course this other section, a lot is going on. That is also another new construction project, as you guys are seeing it. And this is a huge project. You guys are definitely seeing it. So back to my topic, this particular video, and there also is someone's line which is filled with rocks. Taking you guys back, this is exactly where we are, and there the new construction project, and right there. So back to the topic, this video will definitely prove to you guys that a lot has changed over the years, a lot, and I keep repeating this in my previous videos. It is not only this particular section around the country, some of the areas that since you guys left were very, very remote areas. If you see some of these areas presently, you definitely not recognize those particular areas, but we are here. So we are at Prince William Street. I think that particular section, this particular way that goes inside is Prince William Street. So of course you guys have seen the few construction, and also that one. And there is a mosque, a very small one. But we continue, and if I'm not mistaken, I think we are at the Deepwater community, if I'm not mistaken, but we'll see as we go along. Again, basic foundations that are located at this particular main highway. And again, I'll just stand here just to show you guys the different projects. And of course there is a swampy area, as you guys are seeing, and the amount, and most of these houses that are in this shot, as you guys are seeing it right now, they are new construction projects or they've been recently completed. But we are here as we continue. So we continue, and this particular section or this particular area where we are is called Whitestone, which is also another community. And I think the Whitestone community is where those new construction or newly completed housing projects are that I just showed you guys. But we are continuing the vlog and pushing further and further and further. So again, standing here and getting a clear glimpse of the Whitestone community, which is also another section or another area that is located at the Waterloo community. So zooming in and showing you guys the different construction projects and newly construction or newly constructed houses right there, right in there, and at this main road. And if we can compare, we'll definitely see, although I may be wrong, but most of the construction is happening very close to the highway, as you guys will definitely tell that since we started the video. We have definitely seen most of this construction happening at the main highway, as these are clear examples, and this one and that particular one right there. But we are here to imagine the size of this project. But again, I'll take you guys back. There is a new construction project. This one, as we've seen it, that one, and of course taking you guys back. And this is exactly where we are. We are at the Whitestone community, which is also another section that is located at this main Waterloo highway. But zooming in and taking you guys back, this is exactly where we are at the Whitestone community. And of course this other side, just to show you guys the new project that are located at this particular main Whitestone community. And of course there is a piece of land, and of course that one also is a piece of land, which you can definitely tell that someone's trying very hard to develop. But I think most of these plots of land that are located at the main road, I think the individuals that usually have these plots of land usually go through a lot, you know, in trying to develop it and construct exactly the type of building or the type of investment or enterprise that they would like to establish at these particular locations. But all thanks to them and kudos to them for the effort and the good job that they are doing investing back home. So that is a new construction project, this one also, and that one. So we are definitely not seeing an end to the new construction project. And of course, this vacant piece here, as you guys are seeing it, it's not empty. It's an individual's land, and there are signs of projects that will soon start. And there also, but again, we are pushing further and further and further with the video, and we are going to stop at this main junction for this part, and then try and see immediately after that, try and record another vlog. So we have left the Whitestone community, so we are presently at the DPI Water or DPI Water community, which is also another location or another area that is located at this main highway. So again, that is a new construction project, as you guys are seeing it. But this is all we'll have time for, and I'll just revert the camera back, taking you guys back once more and show you guys exactly where we'll stop this vlog. And immediately after this, we'll try and continue with the exploration of this main highway. So that's exactly where we are, that new construction project there. So we'll call it a day for this vlog, and immediately after this we'll try and continue with the exploration. So until I catch you guys at the next one, peace.